How you doing? Or how you doing? How you doing? God, you know what I'm saying? Hope y'all good. Hope y'all blessed. Hope y'all smooth, you know what I'm saying? And if you not, now you are, you know what I'm saying? By the grace of God. Welcome back to the Slowdown Podcast. If I'm a little bit low energy, it's because I did record this episode and then I went back to the footage to look at it, and when I tell you, all I heard was a buzzing noise the entire time. It was like, bro, because I didn't even get no audio footage. But enough on that. We recording it now, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the third week. We on week 3. 3 weeks of consistency straight, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of myself. You got to take the little wins when you can, you know what I'm saying? So this is a big win, like a little small win for me. So this is going to be like a 10-week project. But hey, we still here. Like, I'm with you and you with me, you know what I'm saying? So we tapped in together. Word. This is week 3, as I said, episode 3. Thank God, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be talking about a topic that I've been at least thinking on for the past few hours, you know what I'm saying? And that's support, you know what I'm saying? Supporting other people. As you can see from the title of the episode, it's support costs $0, like no money on, and it only takes 1 second. So boom, we're going to start it off like this, right? I'm going to start with the analogy of the seed, you know what I'm saying? And yes, we're going to start with the seed. If you've heard this before, then you already know what I'm talking about. I'm going to start. You're going to start to realize what I'm talking about. We still going to cover it, though, because I feel like it's important and it sets up a foundation for what I'm trying to talk about. So, boom. If you put a seed, right, you just have, like, empty seed. For, in this instance, apple seed, just so I can have, like, a seed that we focusing on, right? If you put an apple seed in a room, right, just put it in like a cup of dirt, you know what I'm saying? You just leave it there, right? Leave it in the room. Mind you, the room is dark, no light, no water, right? Are you going to see that seed grow? Ask yourself that. Seriously. Like, because I know at least we all have at least some sort of education. We went through social studies, not social studies, but science. We went through science class. Is that seed going to grow? No. But if a seed is either A, cared for by a person, or B, put in the right environment to grow, such as outside under the light where there's natural rain, you know what I'm saying? It's going to grow to become something great, something big, something incredible, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's a seed that's supported by the natural environment, or it's a seed that's actually raised and cared for and catered to by an actual person, you know what I'm saying? That seed is going to have a foundation. It's going to have support to grow. Boom, land. Second, I feel like one thing that I've seen, and this isn't just in my generation of people, this is in people as a whole, as a population. A lot of people don't like to support. You know what I'm saying? They see someone doing something, they'd rather criticize or judge rather than at least listen or tap into what they're doing or what they're saying, you know what I'm saying? Or support from the bottom of their heart. They'd rather just sit there and judge and look at you like you crazy. But me as a person, I try to support wherever I can. If at least to my friends, to my people that I know are actually like going after creative endeavors, making art, because making art isn't just painting a painting or making a pretty picture. It's really anything from the bottom of your heart that you take out and you do. Like, it's creative. It may not be quote unquote art, but it's something creative, and that in my book at least is art. So boom, if for us as a generation, for people as a whole, they'd rather just sit there and criticize what somebody's doing rather than support. But at the same time, that same time that you're using to judge somebody else, or you're using to pick apart whatever they're doing, whether they're not doing it right, you know what I'm saying? Like, or just bashing it, you could also tap into what they're doing and show them some love, show them some support, you know what I'm saying? We as people were meant to be social creatures, you know what I'm saying? That's a proven fact. Like, I'm not speaking crazy right now. Like, we are social creatures, you know what I'm saying? else, or somebody else chooses to tap in with you, right? You could go farther than maybe you were even thinking possible, right? Even tapping into somebody else's project or supporting somebody else's project, right? Being a blessing to somebody else, that shows a seed, right, in that person's life. And then later down the line, that person may choose to also repay that seed. Maybe they just choose to repay that seed 100-fold, 10-fold, maybe in that opportunity or that time that you need that blessing the most. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying as people we should only do things to expect something in return. I feel like personally, if the support isn't genuine, don't support that thing. If you don't want to genuinely support that that business or that person from the bottom of your heart, don't. You know what I'm saying? It's your world, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to do it, but like, choose a cause or something that you really believe in to support, right? Because once you do that, at least in some way, shape, or form, you're going to be paid from that in the future. Whether it's in experience, whether it's in knowledge, whether it's in mentorship, you know what I'm saying? You're still going to get something from that. Even if it's satisfaction, if it's something simple like that, you're going to get something from that in the future. It doesn't have to be monetary gain that you get from supporting somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's not the only way to, and I know a lot of people think that, oh, if I support this person, I need to get some bread back. You know what I'm saying? That's not the only, money is not the end all be all of the world. Sure, it's amazing to have and it's nice to have. And I want as much money, like I want mad motion, you know what I'm saying? I want that. Like, and I work for that. I try to do that. Like, I want to be able to do other things for people, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world, you know what I'm saying? And it definitely shouldn't be the reason that you don't support somebody, you know what I'm saying? If someone chooses to tap in with you or to bless you in some way, shape, or form, right, that's gonna help you, and maybe later on down the line you're gonna go off to be a blessing to that person that chose to invest in you. I know I have so many people that have visibly shown me or communicated to me that they're in my corner, and whatever I do in life, they want me to succeed, right? And that's support. Literally, a word could be support, donations could be support, maybe a ride somewhere could be support, that or just maybe being seen, like, oh yeah, I see what you're doing and I rock with what you're doing and I want to help you out, you know what I'm saying? Because really sometimes that's all it takes. And as people, I feel like we should get in the habit of doing that a lot more, because it's like, you gain something from that support too, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you start to feel good about yourself. It helps you improve your self-esteem, you know what I'm saying? Your outlook on life, that maybe there are other people outside in the world, starts to heal who you are as a person, you know what I'm saying? And starts to make you think that I can go out and pursue all these things and I can actually have a chance of achieving everything that you, or yeah, everything that a person wants to achieve for themselves in the world. At least in my own case, I know regardless that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I have incredible faith in myself, but also in my God, who I feel also has faith in me. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a reason I'm waking up every single day, you know what I'm saying, to go and accomplish something. So like, every day to me is proof that there is, at least this is just what I believe, that there's a higher power out there that wants me to succeed. You know what I'm saying? I wake up every single day because I'm not where I'm not currently at the level I'm supposed to be at, right? And when I accomplish my mission, when I do everything I'm supposed to do, you know what I'm saying, then I can leave the world content, you know what I'm saying? Or I can sit back and enjoy and watch my kids and my friends do the same thing. But like I said, if you feel genuinely that you don't want to support, like, I'm not saying you just go out and support any random cause, right? Of course, do your research, because you're going to be attaching your name to something, right? And if you genuinely don't believe in what a person is doing, or the beliefs that they have, or the morals that they hold, don't attach your name to that. Genuinely don't do that, because once you attach your name to something as well, you got to also like be mindful of what you're putting your name on, because if that thing goes and backfires, it doesn't turn out exactly how it's supposed to turn out, or maybe they even start supporting some rubbish nonsense causes, you know what I'm saying, then that's also your name on the line. And if you put your name on that, and that person's going out there and doing any random thing, right, that may also close some doors that were supposed to be open for you, but now the opportunity is closed off because of what you chose to support, you know what I'm saying? And you may feel good at the end of the day about supporting that thing, right? Because of how it looked in the start. But just because something looks good doesn't mean it's like it won't poison you down the line. You know what I'm saying? So of course, do some research on what you do choose to support, causes you choose to support, people you choose to support, right? Just so you know that, or you can at least have some faith and some peace in yourself that, oh, I can support this, like with the bottom, like from the bottom of my heart. Like, I know this person, I know their cause. At least I don't know wouldn't be doing anything crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or at least they're like a driven person that I can definitely entrust my support to. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, support is some form of currency. You know what I'm saying? It's basically social currency. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna leave it off. Leave it at that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. As people, we should try to stop being an island, because I know a lot of people that like sometimes they're maybe just like scared to walk up to people and like say, oh, I genuinely rock with what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So I hope this at least inspires one person to get up. If they were scared about doing it, just get up and do it respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the worst that could happen if you just get up and say, oh, I rock with what you're doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's really nothing too crazy that could happen from that. You know what I'm saying? Just that word could also make that person go up and like go harder. You know what I'm saying? What they're trying to do. Support. At the end of the day, like I'm saying, social currency. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. I appreciate you for tapping in to 12 minutes of me just yapping. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Remember, like I said last episode, remember to rest, remember to take care of yourself, remember to support somebody. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We out. Like, that's it. That's all for the episode. I'll catch y'all next week though. Plug.